car close to the gate. There's this chair he kept outside there. That was where I sat down. Me and Pastor Sylvester, we were waiting. So we waited because it's festive season and he was getting series of calls. So he was like, he needs to go. That I will wait. I said, okay, fine, no problem. That was how I waited. And he came in, like he said I should not call him. So he came in wearing this guinea material.
That's Pastor
Lemon,
Chris.
exactly. Wearing this guinea material, so this like a senator, all this, I don't know if you know guinea material, those glowing kind of material, but lemon color. And he drove in and said I should come in. I followed him. So on getting inside, I knelt down. I'm still oblivious of the reason why I'm called. I have no idea. I don't know what is going on. I knelt down, obviously, in front of my pastor now. And he was like, what do I do? I said, I walk. He said, who do I live with? I said, I stay with my elder brother. He was like, okay. That he saw me, he saw that I'm in a relationship with somebody, that the person is an occultic man. That the person is an occultic man, that he wants me to leave that person. And this person in question, excuse me, I was working with this person. As a then, Mr.
Okay.
Wale. Yes. Mr. Wale was my boss then. He wasn't just my boss. He was seeing me through school. He registered me through school. So he came and was like, I should leave that man. I should stop working with him. That the man is occultic, blah, 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 blah. And they asked me how many people I've dated in church. I said, you know about me and Pastor David, then Barrister Bashiru Igbano, now Pastor David. You know about our relationship that didn't work. It was like, is that
Wọ́n ti wọlé o, àwọn wèrè.
love to me in his house? That was how relationship started. That was how relationship
Where is
started.
his house? For clarity. Where was this house?
Magodo.
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 Okay.
Yes. Harmony
Okay.
Estate in Magodo.
So this same Tony is involved in this case too. That same Tony the wife mentioned.
Yes.
It is still the same Tony he called out today when he was
Uh-huh.
talking. That is it, that same Tony
Exactly.
is the guy. Okay, go ahead.
Now, unknown to me that this was just him trying to satisfy himself. There was nothing else involved in it. Because when that relationship of mine failed with Pastor David, he never called me as my pastor. He never called me and called the young man and said what really happened. Rather, he listened to that young man's part. Because why? That young man, Pastor David, now then Bashiru Igbano, they are the owners of the
Bashiru
land.
Gbano, that's his name. That was his name before.
That was his name then before he gave him a baptismal name because he's
Repeat the
now a
name again
pastor.
for us, please.
He was called then Bashiru Igbano.
Bashiru Igbano. Okay.
Barrister Bashiru Igbano.
Is he a lawyer?
Yes, he's a lawyer.
Okay.
Then
Okay.
obviously charge and bail lawyer because you know using lawyer take do anything. Whether you don't even take and fry a car, nobody know.
Continue your story.
Yeah. So then the land where his house is right now is those people that owns the land. So he favored this Bashiru Igbano and never called me to listen to my own part of the story. He never called me to listen to my own part of the story. What
Okay.
happened? He just took the guy's side and started castigating me as even him, even though he's my pastor and also a supposed boyfriend, a supposed man friend.
Okay.
Now he will go back home and go talk to his siblings that there's nothing he wants to do with me. In fact, I learned about this few days back because me, I was all blinded and loving and thinking I was in a relationship. He made me quit my job. I had to quit my job from that place. Cajoled me to quit that job that was going to pay me salary.
Ah.
Now I stopped that work because the person that I was working for was actually sending me through school, was seeing me through school. I mean, he was seeing me through school. And I was like, okay, what will happen to my studies? I kept on hammering about my studies. I kept on talking about it. That was when I said, okay, that he has noticed that I keep talking about my studies, that he will help me out.
Okay.
So I felt okay, no problem. And I left. Then the relationship continued until I took him.
Which year was this that you took in?
It should be around 2016 or 2017.
That was the
I
first
took him.
pregnancy
My very first pregnancy.
for him.
I took him. Yes.
Okay.
He was not around. He wasn't in Lagos. He was traveling then to Oshu State. I did the pregnancy test and I called him. I said, I'm pregnant. He was like, oh, okay, okay, no problem. No problem. You have it, no problem. I'm going to have it. Only for him to call me back 2 days later. Eh, you know, I don't know, you're pressuring me a lot about it. You're tense. I think we should abort it. I was like, abort this pregnancy. He said, yes, I love you, this one, that one. And we are going.
Hmm. I understand. I'm a woman. I understand. What we do for love.
Up with me. Only Amarachi
Hmm.
was with me. Now, this Amarachi was in my house. Amarachi was in my house. I didn't even let Amarachi know what was going on. The only thing that made Amarachi find out was that abortion was leading to complication. I was bleeding and vomiting at the same time. The day I had one of the experience in her front, I stood up, everywhere was filled up with blood, and I vomited. That was when she asked me, Sister Vera, what happened? I had to explain my ordeal to her because it was becoming tense
Hmm.
and I was feeling pain. I was in serious
Hmm.
pain.
I'm listening to
And I
you.
told Amarachi, I said, this is what happened. Amarachi said, Sister Vera, you mean Papa said you should abort pregnancy? I said, yes. He said, okay. That was the day Amarachi stopped coming to that church.
Hmm. Good girl.
Amarachi stopped coming.
Good.
She stopped coming. She said, I cannot be coming to a church where my pastor is telling my friend
To remove
to
belle.
abort.
Use remove
But
belle.
trust me
Don't
now,
use
me,
that
I
word.
don't
Use
know.
remove belle.
Okay, to remove Bele,
Hmm.
eh, to remove Bele,
Hmm.
that she cannot be coming to that kind of place and be looking at him with that kind of mindset. And when she didn't tell me why she stopped, it was later on she now confided in me that this is the reason why she's no longer coming. I said, okay, fine. Me now, a blinded and manipulated and hypnotized girlfriend, because normal at all. I still continued. She talked to me, she quoted me, everything. We continued again, and another second pregnancy entered. Now I took in for the second one. I think that is 2019. And then I've moved to Magboro. 2019, before COVID, before the COVID, I took in again for the second one. That particular one, after doing because he insisted I should do abortion again for the second time. I was like, this thing you're asking me to do is risky. Even the person that did that, the person will help me remove the belly. That woman knows my case with him
Hey.
because I had to open up to the woman. The woman said, "But you're beautiful. How can you be doing this? Why are you doing this? What is the person saying?" Because
Hmm.
whenever I go to do it out of emotions, she will be like, but let's leave it now. Since you're crying so much, let's leave it. I said,
Hey.
in this situation, I cannot because it's going to affect who is involved. If they find out it's going to affect him, let's just do it.
You were still
One day
protecting him in the
I had
process.
to open up to the woman. I said this is who is involved. That woman stays in Magboro. No, she stays in Denro,
And she knows him.
of course.
Okay. So only God know how many women you don't come out for. Continue, my sister.
Now she was like, let's leave this one. I said no, because he doesn't want it. So I don't want it to look like I am forcing pregnancy on him. The woman said, okay, no problem. And that was how that one was done. Now, in that pain, he invited me over and wanted to sleep with me in that pain.
Ah,
He was all ready to sleep with me. All of a sudden, he stopped. You wanted to force your way in and you stopped. Why did you stop? He said he doesn't know. Somehow he just decided to stop. I said, okay, fine. But the truth about it is that if he had done it, maybe I wouldn't have survived it, because as I'm talking to you
hold
here,
on.
I am
If
bleeding.
you, oh yeah, bye bye. Kilo request something fave. Bye. I'm muting you for the next 24 hours. Sorry. If you make any judgmental something on this case, I'm timing you out. Bye. Continue. You think I'm joking with you guys? Continue, Joe. Be comfortable to speak your
So,
truth. They will come and speak
so
rubbish so that you can keep quiet and feel ashamed. Don't feel ashamed.
I'm not even ashamed to say it. He wanted to make out with me that day, but I was in so much pain. I kept on saying no, 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 no. That you shouldn't do it. I'm in pain. I'm in pain. Then he stopped. I asked why he stopped. He said he just wanted to stop. I said, because the pain of the one that I did, I am still feeling pain. If you do anything, I might pass out here. I'm not okay.
Mm.
I managed myself that night and I went home the next morning. This thing kept on going and going and going. If you ask him now, he will tell you, I didn't talk about support, support, support. He will keep come and be saying it. You want to see your I am paying the due.
Please call his name. Continue to
I've
call
paid.
his name if you have to call his name at this stage. Call his name.
I have paid. I have paid for it with my pain, with my blood, with the things that I did. And I'm not proud of it. Someone said, why did we have to post abortion on the screen? Internet doesn't forget. But the truth is, this man damaged me. He also promised to marry me.
He promised you marriage.
In all this abortion process, he also promised to marry me. That is the hope he's giving to me to continue doing all these things. Don't worry, we will have more children. I'm here for you. I am this, I am that. I said, okay, fine. No problem. Who go no road pass if not my pastor? I started follow am like mumu. In all these things I'm doing, my parent doesn't know, my sisters doesn't know, none of them knew, because I was trying to protect a man
Protect
of
him.
God. Yes, because I felt, okay, this is love. After all, he said he loved me. I didn't know I wasn't even the only person in the picture.
So all this
He came
while,
to me.
I think all this while, Doris should have been in the picture by then. Do you at any point know to Doris?
I don't even know her. I only saw her once in church.
Okay, you saw her in
Once.
church. Where was she sitting in the church?
She was sitting in front,
In the front row.
where they used to keep the executive people in front. I
Okay.
saw
All
her.
this
Of course, I
while
know
that
her
all
as an
this
actress. So
all the while that all this were going on, were you still part of the choir?
exactly.
You were still in choir while this is going on.
Even when I had my child, I was still in choir.
Hold on, hold on. When you had the child, you got pregnant with this baby. Hello?
I can hear you.
I say, when you got pregnant with the baby, are you telling me you were still going to the church and as a choir? That nobody should know.
That my family member should not even know. I said, how is that possible? It's not possible for my family not to know. He said, there are enemies everywhere. Your family can be, the story of Joseph, how his siblings sold him out, this one, that one. I was like, no, these are my siblings, these are my parents. I can't do this without them knowing. It's not possible. I still need to let them know. If it's for them to protect you, they will protect you and keep it discreet. That's not a problem. He said he was going to marry me, that he's going to marry a white woman. A white woman that is going to flaunt in front. Okay, no problem. I've heard you. I've not seen the white woman. You've not shown me the white woman. There could be a change of heart. So I
So I want to repeat
we
my question
continued.
to you. I want to repeat my question to you. While you were pregnant,
Okay.
you were going to church, you were still going to church as a choir member.
Exactly.
People commenting, please be very careful with your comments. They can use that against the show. Be very careful with your comments. Don't say Chris is this, please, Joe, so that we can have a smooth show. Now, you were going to the church with your pregnancy, right? So
Yes.
when you were going
Yes.
to the church with a pregnancy, were people not asking you question, who is your husband? Were people not
Okay.
questioning why somebody that was not married and pregnant is in the choir?
Okay. Now let me fast forward to the pregnancy time. Before even the pregnancy, I had accommodation issue, and he was like, I should go get a place. I couldn't get anyone decent. Then he said there is a property in Unilag, in Senate Crescent, Unilag, that I should move in there. I said, okay, fine.
He
I
paid for the
moved in.
place.
He
Did
gave
he pay for
me
the
he
place?
gave, he gave me 1.5 million naira to give to Barrister Obani. That is his lawyer.
Tony.
That I should give to Barrister Obani, yes. I should
Okay.
give him 1.5 million, and I should scrap out other things. So he gave me that money in order to not make the man know that we have an affair, like there's
Ah.
something going on between the two of
So
us.
that
So he
particular
gave me
Tony
that money.
doesn't know what was going on between you.
Barrister Obani doesn't know. So if